Okay, I report this is the second day after surgery. Now, 90% of the cloudiness went on day one. There is still a bit, not much, but this time this eye is very, very sensitive to the light, even the light on my iPhone. That's been painful. Painful when I turn on a light or something, it's painful. But I am taking some Advil, and that is helping with it immensely. But that's one thing, with this eye that's different than the other one. Very, very sensitive to the light. It's painful. When I turn on the light, it gives a shooting pain for a second. But I take the Advil, and in 20, 30 minutes, that calms that down. So it's fine. But by the end of today, all the cloudiness should be gone. So much quicker than it was with the first eye when they did it. It's feeling, with this second eye, it feels like it's very heavily bruised, like somebody just punched you in the eye, And I think part of it is where they did the incision. It's feeling like this upper part of the eye is probably where they made the incision, because that's where it's the most sensitive. But it looks like it's going to heal actually quite rapidly, so that's good. But yeah, most of the... I'm not having that real extreme cloudiness like I had with the first eye. So it is clearing up much quicker. But yeah, a little different experience than with the first one. Now I have to go back again next Friday. They check it, and then you come back again once more in a month time, and they check it again. That'll be the last check. And the one thing they say really to watch out for is floaters. If you start having floaters in your vision, get a hold of them right away. So I don't know what floaters indicate. I'll have to look that up. But that's the one thing that they really say to watch out for is floaters. And then you need to get a hold of them immediately. So again, it's something I'm going to have to check into what that has to do with this type of surgery. And what I had is not the LASIK. LASIK is a totally different thing. In this one, they actually make an incision. Okay, they use this ultrasound to break up the cataract. Then they vacuum it out. They take that cataract out, and then they have a little thing. The lens it's folded, and they have a little instrument that they put that lens inside that very small incision that they make, and then that lens expands in the eye. And that's it. Then it's a matter of just giving time for it to heal. And in my case, you don't do the eye drops. They put something into your eye, some little kind of a capsule thing that releases the medication and stuff. So I don't do any kind of eye drops or anything. Now, if it gets too feeling dry or something, you can get just the plain, like a plain saline solution, whatever it is, and put in your eye if it's feeling dry and stuff. But they insert into your eye duct, they insert a little kind of capsule thing that dissolves, okay? it releases medication and it dissolves. Okay. And like I said, I'm one person there, and I've got a few people that have said on here the same thing, that they're very resistant to numbing solutions or someone said they have to knock them out to do their teeth, to do any drilling. I'm the same way. I mean, they've given me the Twilight, the laughing gas, and I'm still coming out of that chair. So I am just, my body does not, work well with these types of numbing things and stuff. But with that, I had them do the extra numbing and the extra, try to relax you, but like I said, they don't last on me. They're like, it's like my body just absorbs it and it's gone. But with that being said, still got through the surgery and stuff. I did feel it's like feeling like a pinching or something, more than pressure, but still could get through it. If you're somebody that really has a difficulty when it comes to numbing solutions and all of that, and you've got very, I think it's just the system in our nerves are just, and so we are very sensitive to pain and stuff. Yeah. And I know there are a lot of people like me too. I don't want to take pain medications. I don't understand, why people want to take this stuff and abuse it, because I don't like the way that any of that stuff. I want to have thinking that's clear. I don't want to have anything occluded. So I really hate having to take any kind of pain medications and stuff. And that being said, they just don't hold on me. So anyway, that's what's going on with the, what do they call it? Interocular lens replacement surgery for cataracts. So that's the experience here. It's healing quickly. And like I said, the Advil really is working to take the edge off of things to make it quite manageable. Without the Advil, it would be dicey, okay? But with the Advil, it's enough to get rid of some of the after effects of the surgery as it's healing. So Advil, that's my hint. Use Advil. And it really does help with whatever residual pain that you're feeling as it's healing, whether it's that feeling of that scratching, itching, like you've got something in your eye, or like I said, when I turn on the light, it's just an immediate, I can't even look, I have to, but again, that gets better as it goes through the day, but especially in the morning or at night, I'm trying to look at my phone. It's for something, and it's just like shocking, painful for a moment. But again, the Advil really does take the edge off of all of that. So that's my recommendation with it. But I'm thinking by tomorrow, all of that cloudiness will be cleared up already. Now, the first day, I was having a lot of that cloudiness, and I'm seeing clear with one eye, and this eye, I see this big fog bank here. Big white fog bank on the side. But like I said, by afternoon, it was 90% cleared. So much quicker than the first one that they did. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.